Alright, to solve this logarithmic equation, your goal is to get the log by itself. So when I write it out, to get the log part by itself, you just solve like regular solving equations. So you add the 2 over, get 12, and you divide the 3 off, get 4. Once you have it as a log, you have to convert it into an exponent. Transform it to an exponent, because you cannot solve this in this form. In order to do that, what you do is you drop the log and you switch these two. Okay, so you drop the log and then you're going to switch the 4 and the x minus 4. When you switch those two, you get 7 to the 4th and then equals x minus 4, and then you solve this. Now 7 in the 4th, you probably have to use your calculator, and then you add the 4 over, 2,405. So again, for this kind of problem, you want to get the log by itself and then convert it or transform it to an exponent, and it's really simple. For number 2, this one, we're going to solve that as well. For this one, we want to get it to this form and then convert it to a log. So in order to get this to look like this, we first minus the 5 over, then divide by 5, minus the 4 over, divide by the 5, get 4, and then to change this to a log, what you do is you put the word log in front, and then you switch these two. All we do is put the word log in front, the 3 becomes the base of the log, and when we switch these two, now how do you calculate this? This is a big mistake here. This is log 4 divided by log 3. The way you calculate logs on your calculator is you go log 4 divided by log 3, that would give you 1.26. Then simply divide by 5, approximately 0.25. Again, to calculate this log right here, it's log 4 divided by log 3 on your calculator. This right here comes from this information. It said compounding continuously, so it's PERT. It does not give me P, so P is what we're trying to find. My interest rate is 14%, so that's 0.14. 15 months would be 15 out of 12, because we have to convert it to years. My final amount is 2,000. Now what I do here, when I calculate this using my calculator, right here, I get 1.19. Then all you do is divide the 1.19 over, and you got the principal. Basically, $1,680.67 would turn into 2,000 bucks after 15 months at 14%, compounding continuously. So it takes you that much to go from here to 2,000. Number 4, if I want to expand this, you just take everything inside of your log. If it's on the top, it's a plus. If it's on the bottom, it's a minus. Again, if it's on the top, it's a plus. If it's on the bottom, it's a minus. Once you get that, you take it apart into its 3 pieces, and then you take all pieces. You take this, and you're going to throw it out front. You're going to take this, and you're going to throw it out front, and you're done. That's expanding. Now, condensing, we're going to take all of this and put it into one log right here. So what I do here is I take, for condensing, a minus means it's going to be on the bottom like this. A plus means it's going to be on top. But first you have to take the 7, bring it on top of the y, and the 2 bring it on top of the 7. Right here. See, the 7 came on top of the y. The 2 came on top of the 7. And then a minus means it's on the bottom, so the y to the 7's on the bottom. And 7 squared is 49, so that's on top because it's plus. And this is positive, so that stays on top. And it's all condensed inside the log. Again, positives are on top, minuses are on bottom. Number 6 is right here. What we're going to do is here we're going to plug in 2 for x and 4 for x. So you take this equation. When you plug in 2, you just do it on the calculator. Plug in 4, do the calculator, you get 115.2. Here you plug it in, you get 165.4. Now, this is a growth. If you think about this equation, you start with 80, you have a rate of 20% because 1 plus 20%, and 2 stands for 2 years. $80, 20%, 4 years. This is how much you'd have. This is how much you'd have. You can think of it as a word problem if you desire. So make sure you can plug things into calculators like this. Make sure you can expand and condense logs. Make sure you can plug things in where they appropriately go. This right here would be a word problem on the test. So you got to find your information. And these two just solve. Your answer should be a decimal or a number like this, using a bigger number using your calculator.